Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Flash from Flash Hobbies, and today we're going to be doing the unboxing and honest review of the Parrot swing drone. I picked this up from Kohl's for $129. Now I'm not sure if this is a different price somewhere else. I just happened to see it during Black Friday. So what really interested me about this one was it flies vertically and horizontally, and actually you can take off vertically. It turns onto the side and then it'll take off. So I haven't opened it yet, and my first impressions are I can fly it as a drone or I can fly it as a plane, which is something that you really haven't seen with, I don't think, any other product. The only other product that comes close to it is this Hot Wheels that I will be reviewing later on this channel as well, and it's basically a little car. It turns the wings and you can fly. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what comes in the box. Now I'm not gonna lie, I really like the way they package this. This is pretty neat. So here's your control for it. It almost feels like I'm getting a console for some reason. Just the way this controller is, it kind of reminds me of like a PlayStation controller or the Logitech ones that you have for like the PC gaming. And then you have the little drone. So the packaging is actually quite nice. I don't think there's anything else in there. No. So let's unbox the box. So before I unbox this one, I just wanted to say this is the main reason why I wanted to get it, is this dual flight mode. Quadcopter mode, vertical takeoff, and then you have a fast plane mode, and it apparently has autopilot too. And just looking at the picture, looks pretty nice, but I can already tell it's foam. So if you've been watching my channel for the past few weeks, you know that I've done a lot of these Air Hogs products, and I haven't really been the biggest fan of them. So I give it up to Parrot. They make their packaging look very sexy, if that makes any sense at all. Thick old book for such a small little plane. And this does come with a 1S LiPo, 3.7 volt, 550 milliamp hour. So it's not the biggest battery, but it should last a couple minutes. Spare props. And then look at that. Look how that's packaged. That's very well packaged, and oh my, it is super light. Whoa. Wow. It almost reminds me of like a bug, butterfly, moth type. But it looks like it's got this real high density foam. The foam feels very interesting, nothing like the Air Hog stuff. And it's got these plastic brackets on the bottom, your 4 motors. So very interesting concept. Can't wait to see what this thing's going to be like. So now that we have the quadcopter unboxed, let's go ahead and unbox the control. This control feels extremely heavy. And again, just the packaging is done so well. It's very nice. Here's the controller. And I'm assuming this is the bracket for your smartphone. And then you also get your charging cable as well. Now this uses a mini USB, like what you would use for your Android device. So like I said, this is very heavy. I'm assuming that there's a rechargeable battery in here already for the control, because I don't see any way to put any AA, AAA batteries. But there is a charging port on the bottom, so I think they give you a pretty good sized battery. It feels really, really well. The joysticks feel amazing. Like they're silky smooth. I can't even explain it more than just they're that smooth. So I have a feeling this might be very responsive to my inputs. And the little bracket that they give you, so it goes like this. There's a slot here on the top. You're gonna put this part right here, let it go in between the back, and then you screw it in from the back right here. There's actually a hole back right here where you can screw it in. For me, that's a nice feature because now it's anchored to the control. Now you're gonna be able to put your phone on here, and it's not gonna wobble so much. And all the buttons, again, they feel really good, very responsive, nothing sticky, and the joysticks are just really smooth. So again, and just looking at it, the workmanship looks pretty good. I don't see any defects from the manufacturer. Everything seems to look like it's in place, nothing damaged in the shipping process. Now, one thing I did notice, in one of my early reviews with the Air Hogs products, I actually had this right here. There, it looks like a little mesh. That's actually a sensor for altitude, so I'm assuming this is how it knows once it's like this and which orientation it's going to. But the battery just goes inserted here. Your plug's gonna go here and you just charge it. Now this did not come with a block. I will mention that. You will have to use one of your phone blocks, a portable power bank, your USB on your computer, PlayStation, anything that this can plug into will charge it. And in addition to that, they only give you one cord, so it'll be one to charge the control and then the same one to charge this. If you have an extra cable, you can charge both at the same time. I would advise you do that. So as you see, the battery just clips in and now it's ready to be charged. So this one was controlled with the controller, but you can also control it from the app by moving it up into quad mode or down into plane. It tells you how much time you have remaining on your battery, as well as your remote. Now this one doesn't have the option for the camera. It has an option here, but when you click on it, it's going to say no camera available. Here's your settings menu. You can change your piloting. Also positioning, you can set max height, tilt, and also the speed, the vertical speed. And again, it shows you which device you're using. And it's very, very easy, very intuitive to use. Once the drone is connected, I'm sorry, in this case, this is like more like a plane. So once this plane is connected, you're gonna go here, connect your flight pad, and then go back, and then that's when you can actually start your flight.
It is. That wind's blowing now. Helicopter. Recording this helicopter. Drone. I'm about to go eat. And I'm about to go eat. They're open. You need the call because I don't know if they ever opened that because they got robbed and one of the owners got shot or something. They got robbed and the owners got shot, so I don't know if they reopened it.
Understand? This is probably like the last one.
Oh shit. Epic fail. Jones falls in backyard.
So here's one of the cool things about it is you can actually fly this as a drone. So we're gonna take off. Flight sensor is working as it should. Give it some altitude here. And it's steady. That's all I can say is just steady. But yeah, you can definitely fly this as a drone. There you got rotation, front and forward. You can go down, you can go up. Again, we'll go up. It's very smooth, very responsive to the controls. No, I think I got it. So guys, as you saw in the video, I had to do the walk of shame and walk to my neighbor's house and tell them that I flew it into their yard. Luckily, they have two huge dogs. None of them even paid attention to it. So imagine the dog biting through this foam. It would have been the end of this product right there. But you saw in the video, it flew great. I would absolutely recommend this 100%. The only thing that I find so interesting is, if you saw my last video, I did a review of the Parrot mini drone, and it's interesting because they use basically the same motors. They're about the same size. This is actually bigger as far as the footprint, and it was just crazy. It lasted so long. I got actually about 15 minutes of flight time before the battery went dead on a half-hour charge. I think that's actually really, really good. And as you saw in the video, I hope you saw it, that it was fighting the wind. We have a lot of wind. I've been trying to get it out, and I just haven't had that opportunity to do that. But it handled the wind very, very greatly. It did not struggle, and it also did the self-landing feature pretty much flawlessly, even with the wind. And that's one of the things that I enjoyed the most about this, is that it actually makes you feel like you're a professional pilot. Because it just handles so well. It deals with situations, it compensates with the wind, the sensors do what they're supposed to do, and they couldn't ask for a better product. And then on top of that, you get this beautiful control. This controller was amazing. You can adjust the altitude, the yaw, everything on this. And the best thing was you can fly it in drone mode, and it flew just fine. You can do maneuvers with it. It was actually pretty nimble considering it's pretty big overall. Look at my mat. It pretty much covers the whole thing. And then you can fly it at a certain angle and then completely in the plane mode. So unfortunately, I didn't have a big enough field. It didn't really matter because it was so windy. I was not going to get a 100% accurate flight test, but just seeing how it flew in these bad conditions showed me that it's going to be a champ once it's flying out in the open field with no wind. So, while I recommend this product, my honest review on this is going to be yes, absolutely. For the price, you get a lot of technology built in. You get the self height stabilization, you get the gyroscope, you get this awesome controller which is rechargeable, you get a free app that tells you everything about your product, and overall you just get an amazing product for what you pay for. And if many of you have been watching my channel, if you've seen anything with the AirHawks products, you're paying anywhere from $60 to $100 more for that product just because it's licensed. I understand that there's fees with that, but you're getting a subpar product compared to this. So this is my second experience with one of these Parrots, and I gotta say it's another good one. So I would definitely recommend this. I had a lot of fun with this, and I actually got to fly it in a plane mode in a very small space, something that I wasn't expecting to do, which is why I went out into my front of my house in the first place. Well, anyways guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. I always appreciate you guys stopping by, and any questions, make sure you leave them down below. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching Flash Hobbies.